Welcome to another book haul, and today it's just another book haul. I like that song. I love that song so much, you don't understand. I really like that song. So, hello and welcome once again. I recently ordered some book from the internet and they have arrived, and we were in Stockholm with my class because we had earned some money, and I used the opportunity to go to the sci-fi bookstore they got there and bought 2 other books. And then I bought another book today, and now is the time to present them. There's not really any theme, I just bought books that I heard is good. I don't really know anything about any of them, but I trust the people I've heard saying them, they are good. So let's just begin with the first one. The first one I have is November 9 with Colleen Hoover. The definition of nothing is what I know about this one. I don't know, contemporary stuff. Colleen Hoover, familiar name. Fallon meets Ben, an aspiring novelist, the day of her scheduled cross-country move. Daryl, you probably don't know me, but I like to know nothing before I go into books, and so it's kind of hard to explain what this is about because I have no idea. You'll never be able to find yourself if you're lost in someone else. Wow, so poetic. An unforgettable love story between a writer and his unexpected muse. The only thing I can add is I love this cover. The only sad thing is that it didn't exist in hardcover. They only had it in pocket, and this brings me a lot of sadness because I adore hardcovers. These, they break in my bags. It also feels nice when you touch it. That's not creepy. The second one I have is fantasy, I believe. I know a bit about the concept in this one. It's called Scythe. What I've heard is that it's like in the future and everybody is like immortal, or they have like come up with some kind of cure for death so that nobody can die. And the Scythes are the people, it's like a job I think that has, their job is to kill people off because, you know, they can't die if they're immortal. So, but they need to die eventually because otherwise the world will be popularized. Anyway, it sounds very original and I think it will be a blast reading it. I think there's another book already out in this series. Also, a watch. Oh, it's a very pretty naked. And that's not creepy. Then another book I ordered that a lot of people say are good but I haven't gotten around to reading yet is Anna and the French Kiss. And there's like a lot of other books by the same author in like the series, but they're like different people, I think. Again, I know next to nothing. Maybe they are in France. Maybe there's like the Eiffel Tower right there and it says French. Maybe they are, I don't know. There they are even. Lola and the Boy Next Door, Isla, and the Happily Ever After. Stephanie Perkins. I look forward to it. I think it's like just romantic drama. Correct me if I am wrong, but knowing nothing is the way to go. Yes, I know some. The fourth book I ordered is Little Monsters by Kara Thomas. I think I know the concept for this one as well. Listen, this is what I think, and I might think wrong. But I think it's like a story where there's like, you have to figure out who is lying. Because the one person is also like lying and there's some kind of like event that has happened and you have to figure out who's the liar. Casey. Oh, Casey is the new girl in Broken Falls. When she moved in with her father, she stepped into a brand new life. Okay, so it seems like some girl disappears from a party and aren't found, and they come to her, Casey, to ask for answers. Casey is about to learn some very important lessons. Sometimes appearance can be deceiving. Sometimes when you're the new girl, you shouldn't trust anyone. Okay, this looks very good, by the way. I like it. And so the last book I ordered. It's kind of irritating because I made a mistake. I ordered Afterlife, but I accidentally ordered it in Swedish, so... like, you don't understand. Reading an English book translated to Swedish, it's so wrong. Extremely cringy. Like, this isn't even a right translation. Like, in English it's called Afterlife, and in Swedish it's called timglaset. Timglas means the hourglass. Life begins after death. Well, what I know about this one is that, like, when you die, you get to choose between which kingdom you want to live in, and these two kingdoms in the afterlife is at war. And they can, like, they kill all the people that go in the different tunnels because they don't want them to be on their team and stuff. That's all I know. There's not a lot of details about my knowledge of these books, but it's said that history is written by the ones who survive. But I know that's not true. My name is Tenley Lockwood, and soon I will be dead. This is my story. The reason why I had the opportunity to even order so many books, because books are expensive, is because I had a lot of gift cards. I had gift cards on Adlibris, which is the place where you order books in Sweden. I had 800 crowns, that's pretty much. Because my family knows I love reading. So that's the only reason why I have so many, but I have a few more. And so here comes the first book I bought at the sci-fi bookstore in Stockholm. A Caught of Frozen Starlight by Sarah J. Oh wow. Sarah J. Maas is my favorite author, if you're not familiar with my opinions. These are just like short stories, I think, of what leads to her next series in the Actor world. This one was expensive. My wallet did not take this well. I always look forward to the Sarah J. Maas books, so I will read it as soon as I'm able to. The second book I got in Stockholm is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and J. Kristoff. Like, first of all, look how good this looks. Wow. I need to take some time to just read everything that's on this cover because it's so cool. Like, you know, you can see through it and everything. Very cool. It's written in like a very special way. Look at this. No spoilers. Like, very special. Make like almost like messages and like files they find, I suppose, and like computer stuff. It looks almost like a script on some places. I'm very excited. I've never read a book written in this particular way. And it's really thick, so I suppose it will take some time. Illuminate. The final and last book I have to show today, I actually bought today in my hometown because I was in the city with my friend. This one's called Nordic Myths. I'm sorry, it's also in Swedish, but Nordic mythology takes place in the north, Sweden, Norway. So I think that excuses it for being in Swedish. I'm really into Nordic mythology. I'm quite familiar with it. I know a lot of stories and all the relationships between gods and children and stuff, but I'm really pumped up for this. It's just some extra fun, I suppose. It's by... who is it by? Neil Gaiman? Oh! Some things They take up Yggdrasil, the World Tree, and the 9 Worlds, Mimir's Head and Odin's Eye, Loki's Kids, Thor's Travels to the Giant's Land, the Immortal Apple. Good times. And so that was... Jesus, holy banana. And so the last thing I have is not a book, but I bought it in the sci-fi bookstore, and that is... Gandalf! Look at him. Oh, he's a bit dirty right here, but yeah, he's fine. Do the hoogie loogie, lana banana. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end, because I suppose you're at the end if you hear me say this, so thanks. Now we just need to get all the books. The thickest one at the bottom, always. Again. Oh. Lean against me again. I will catch you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you some other time. And have a good day, whoever you are, wherever you are. I love you. Maybe that's a bit creepy. But bye. See you some other time.